Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Is the Micheline Silva, isn't that the one that we ended up resolving a couple weeks ago? That was the trial and then,
Yeah, I don't know why that's on.
oh, it's
We're
it didn't get
looking-
taken out, that was all resolved.
Oh, yes.
Probation.
Oh, so they forgot to
Yeah.
cancel something, okay. So we are on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Nelson Puck, 241298.
Morning, Your Honor. Oh, good afternoon, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, John Goldclaw, P. 30758, on behalf of Ms. Bell. So, great?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your name,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
Please put your name on the record.
Oh, no, Nelson Howell.
Oh, okay. Okay, and so thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Today is the date scheduled for the final pretrial. And counsel?
Your Honor, I've had numerous discussions with my client as well as with the prosecuting attorney. We've received all the paper discovery. We were able to track down the brief video from McDonald's. We've also received the in-cam video, reviewed all of that, or some of it. And at this time, after discussing this matter with Mr. Hook, he wishes to avail himself of the opportunity to have a jury trial on this particular matter. We're asking this matter be set for a jury trial.
Okay.
Is that correct,
So,
sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
okay, let's, good day. Mr. Cayley, can you, please place your appearance on the record?
Roger Keeley on behalf of People City of Wyandotte, Judge.
All right, thank you. So how does Friday, June 6th work for you both?
What day, Judge?
Friday, June 6th.
Your Honor, I'm not available that weekend. I know for a fact that I'm going out of town, and I'm not, I'm scheduled in this court, I believe, June 5th. But
No, but counsel, what we do is we are doing our jury trials on Fridays.
Right.
So, and then jury selection will be the afternoon.
of the 6th, and I'm going to be out of town on the
No,
6th.
no,
Oh,
that's a Friday, right, so I'm saying that would be the jury trial date, but, what about the 20th, June 20th, Friday, June 20th?
I'm sure, I'm fine on that.
Works for me, Judge.
Okay, so let's do Friday, June 20th for, the jury trial date. That'll be at 8:30 a.m. Jury selection will be June 18th at 1:30 p.m. Witness list, exhibit list, proposed jury instructions by May 9th. And then we'll do our final conference May 21st.
At
Yes,
what time, Judge?
that would be, at 1 p.m.
I'm sorry, final conference 1 p.m.
Yes, okay,
We said all this and that's fine, but I'm going to start seeking to hire counsel and the team at that time, so just to inform you so you're aware that I'm going to be looking.
And that's your right, sir, and just so you are
I'm just
informing,
letting
just
you
so
know.
you're informing your attorney that these are the jury trial dates. So not to file an appearance, you know, the day before the jury trial date,
Right.
or, you know, the day before the final conference, and then is going to ask for an adjournment. So you have the right to retain your own counsel, sir. However, make sure that that whatever attorney it is that you're hiring is aware of these dates, and that he's filing what he needs timely, so that he can communicate with Mr. Goldpaw, he or she can communicate with Mr. Goldpaw, and then receive the discovery that Mr. Goldpaw has. And not come to the court asking for an adjournment because that date doesn't work for them, or now weren't able to prepare, or something of that nature.
Yes, sir. My only thing is with dealing with attorneys.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I'm sorry, my only problem is with dealing with an attorney, you never know what dates they're gonna have available, so, you know, they said.
When you get for the final pretrial, if you do, like, wonder,
At that time
So
to
meeting in person?
yeah, be a dick.
say, because I'm not sure how long it may take me to get the funds together, because I gotta get the funds together for.
I understand that, I'm putting this far enough out, sir, that you should be able to retain an attorney and and they should be able to get up to speed timely. So what I'm saying, sir, is that, I have this set out for just under 3 months.
All right. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not gonna be rushed into my attorney trying to rush into figuring it out. You know, like, I just wanna make sure I'm gonna get adequate time for my attorney to prepare for a trial. Is all I'm saying, because we've had hard times even receiving information over here in their shoes. So I can only imagine, what it would be like getting a new attorney on it.
Well, your attorney would just contact this current attorney who's already received the information, and Mr. Gopal would then send the information to your new attorney.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just kind of worried because I feel like there's more evidence to gain, is what I'm saying. Like the piece of video they sent us wasn't it. But that's what I'm saying. I know my new attorney is gonna see the full video.
Okay, so sir, this occurred back in September of 24. So what steps have you taken to hire an attorney?
I just sold my home and everything, so we're in that process still. So like, I'm not made of money, Your Honor, where I got just money to throw out at an attorney that's gonna cost a lot. I have to take time to figure out those fundings. So yes, this incident happened last September, but with dealing that, I thought I was gonna get adequate attorneys in this courtroom, and I have not.
Sir, the attorneys that are here in this courtroom are more than adequate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna argue with you, yes or no, they are. In my opinion, they have not fulfilled their duties.
Well, Your Honor,
So,
I want to put that on the record.
Okay.
That is not true. I have done everything that I could possibly do in representing Mr. Hubbard. I have filed discovery orders. I've obtained all of the body cam. We learned that there was video that was not provided. We tracked all of that down. I have provided Mr. Hubbard with copies, hard copies of the discovery. I informed him that once we got set, and the video that we got, I forwarded to him. I have spoken to him on a number of occasions. I have done everything possible under the circumstances. So I have adequately, and I believe more than adequately, represented Mr. Hubbard.
Okay,
Your Honor, I was literally told by this man in your lobby, if I wanted somebody to go pull that video that exonerated me, I could hire an attorney. It's his job, it's his duties as code of ethics. If there's video, if there's any evidence that can exonerate your client, it is your duty as my representation to track that down and to do your due diligence in gaining that information. And he told me out his mouth, I can call your lobby officer in here.
I told him that, Your Honor.
So you can't tell me you've adequately represented me when you told me if I want you to gain the evidence to exonerate me, I can hire an attorney to track it down because you weren't willing to.
sir, so are you?
So
that's not true, Your Honor.
Okay,
I didn't say hire somebody if I'm not willing to do it.
Your Honor, I can call in the
hold on,
lobby.
sir.
Your Honor, I don't want to argue with him.
Okay,
He can do what he wants. If he wants to hire somebody,
Yes, ma'am.
he's more than happy to. I have these dates down, ready to go, Your Honor.
okay. Mr. Howard, so are you saying that there's additional video other than the McDonald's video
Yeah.
that Mr. Goldpaw tracked down?
Yes, ma'am, listen, ma'am, it's
Are
clear.
you telling me to listen?
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying it like that, like, I'm saying like as far as like trying to articulate what I'm finna say. So as far as that video that he just gave me, it's only 14 seconds and only 5 of it even show the incident. And it's a part of the video that they made sure to only clip where it's gonna just, the incident like travel into the frame. It's not even the whole video of what happened there. It's a portion of the video, and by them giving him that, it shows me they have the whole video and access to the whole video, because it was months later, almost a half a year later, that we asked for that, and they gave it to us without a fight. So it shows that the video evidence is there if a lawyer was to actually go and try to subpoena and obtain that evidence. Yes, ma'am.
Well, sir, it appears as though the attorney did subpoena that evidence, requested it somehow, and that is the video that they gave.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's your position that there's more video?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know where it would be, Your Honor.
If that's the video that they provided based upon what the request was, and just so you know, sir, that's a private company,
Yes, ma'am.
and it's not a police agency, so it's a little bit of a different, process.
Yes, ma'am, but these can be subpoenaed and FOIA. You know, where you have.
I don't believe, no, from a private business, it can't be FOIA.
It could be subpoenaed, Your Honor.
Okay.
That I know
And it
for
appears
a fact.
that Mr. Goldpaw did subpoena that.
And there's more of that video that can be subpoenaed. I'm telling you now, Your Honor, I know this for a fact. They would not just.
How do you know for a fact? Do you work there? Do you work the cameras,
Do
sir?
you guys work there to tell me it's not?
Sir?
I'm sorry, I'm just asking the same question you asked me back. I'm
No,
sorry.
you don't, no. I asked you a question. You're telling me that you know for a fact. So I'm wondering how you know for a fact.
Because
That
they
there's
gave us
more
a
video.
piece of the video, a piece of it, that clearly shows there is more going on, that there have cameras. There's cameras at so many different areas in that McDonald's. So for you to only send me the piece over the fryer where the incident traveled on, shows me that there's more videos, because you willingly brought that piece that would demonize me in that situation.
Okay, so let me just clarify for the record. You keep referring to you, but you're not referring to the court. You're referring to McDonald's.
Yeah, yes. I'm not saying you guys, Your Honor. Don't think I'm sitting here pointing a finger at the courts. No, ma'am. I'm saying the people who are trying to press these charges, yes, ma'am, are trying to play with the evidence to only demonize me in the situation.
Okay, Mr. Goldpaw, when you requested the video, did you request any and all video? What did you request?
Your Honor, when we filed the discovery order, I requested any and all video
From McDonald's? Or did this come from the police department?
from the police department on the original order. When we received that, because the discovery and the police report indicated that I saw something on the video, and then it goes on, which we hear say. Based on that, they went out and they got their warrant. When we reviewed the video, there was nothing from, nothing on the, no McDonald's video. I brought that up to you last time we reviewed it. I brought that up to Mr. Cayley, and I indicated, hey, where is this? And he indicated that when we adjourned this, to get that video, that he would subpoena, and I said, I would too. I came down to prepare the subpoena, to get the subpoena to serve on them. I spoke with Mr. Cayley. At that point in time, he said, let's go see what the police reports have. So we spent quite a bit of time going into the computer system through the police report, and they found that there was an email, by email, that the video was sent to the officer as part of the report.
Okay,
Mr. Cayley got that immediately. This is just before I was going out of town, and he provided me with a copy of the video. I then, the other day, emailed that to him.
to Mr. Howell?
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
And he did receive, though he said, he indicated to me that he didn't see that video this morning. And I had it on my computer to show in case he never got it.
Okay, so
Yes, I
whether
did.
or not the video still remains at McDonald's is unknown at this point, because upon further investigation, the officer did have, or somebody received the video from that date. So, Mr. Gopal, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Mr. Houck is indicating that he's certain that there is additional video. Whether there is or isn't, none of us know, because we don't work there, we don't monitor the cameras or anything of that nature. So, we're going to ask if, please send a subpoena, asking if there's any video from that day regarding the incident. That way, there can be communication to Mr. Houck and Mr. Cayley, and then we can go from there. Okay?
He must have something to say, Your Honor.
I understand that, but is that fine, counsel? Okay. You can send that subpoena?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yes,
I
sir.
would like to also state on the record that I'm requesting a copy of my discovery, of all my discovery, videos included, everything. Because I once asked him already and he won't give them to me.
That's not true, Your Honor.
I don't have copies already after asking him, so I don't
Your Honor,
know.
it's not true that I wouldn't give it to him. I hand-delivered him hard copies of the paper in this court.
Okay,
When he said he
did you get
did.
those copies?
Ma'am, I got
Yes or no?
copies of
Did
the
you get the
papers,
copies?
not the video.
Sir,
He
did you
doesn't have the
get,
videos, no.
sir, did you get the copies of the paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And, Your Honor, when he said, I'll need copies of the videos, they're on a thumb drive, I said, don't worry about it, I'll get them to you.
okay.
Ma'am, that's not what he said.
Yes, it is,
I haven't
Your Honor.
received them, and when I asked him, he said, no, I'm not dealing with
I
that
thought
right
he
now.
sent you an email of the video
He
that you
did
saw.
not include any of those videos. He sent me an email of the papers and then of the video he found today. It's a video of a video. It's not the video. It's a video recorded of the video.
Okay,
So is,
Your Honor, no, it's not.
you want me to
either
prove
way,
it? Want me to prove it to you right now?
I don't want to argue with you here in court.
No, I'll
either-
prove it to you right now.
either way, Mr. Gopal is going to send a subpoena to McDonald's.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the video that was requested was determined to have already been turned over to the police department.
Yes, ma'am.
He's going to send a subpoena to McDonald's.
Yes, ma'am.
They may or may not have the rest of the video.
At this point, probably not. He waited so long to do it.
Sir,
He didn't do
Your
it.
Honor, I'm
Sir,
tired. He
sir,
waited
hold
so
on,
long.
hold on,
I
just
got
one
this
moment.
case 2 months ago and all he does is argue
one
with any
moment.
attorney who represents him.
Just one moment.
Because I'm not a doormat.
Sir, nobody's
Yeah, I waited
suggesting,
too long.
nobody is suggesting you're
Have you put in a
doing
subpoena yet?
excuse me.
You just admitted you haven't even put it in.
Excuse me,
Did
sir,
you?
because the video that was being discussed and requested was determined to have already existed within the police department. Stop shaking your head at me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
That is exactly what Mr. Gopal indicated. Now, as far as he's taking too long, Mr. Gopal was assigned this case, let's say you were here, and I don't even think he was the one that represented you at the arraignment, I think that was Ms. Medina.
Yes, ma'am.
And then Mr. Gopal represented you at the pre-trial February 12th.
Yes,
That was
ma'am.
last month.
And Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
And he has continued to do what he's needed to do to get the discovery. So to say he's waited all this time is not a fair and accurate statement to say regarding Mr. Gopal.
And
Can
Your
I
Honor-
speak on that now? Can
No.
I rebuttal
No.
what you just said?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna keep going into a back
Yes,
and
ma'am,
forth.
you're right.
I'm not going to go into a back and
You're
forth.
absolutely right.
Mr. Gopal is going to send over the subpoena to
Yes, ma'am.
McDonald's to see if there's any other video
Yes, ma'am.
that exists regarding this incident.
Yes, ma'am.
In the meantime, sir, if you're going to retain counsel, then you need to make sure that you're doing it timely so that your attorney knows when all of these dates are and that that's the date of the jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
and for the record, Your Honor.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sir, you don't get to tell somebody to go ahead. That's this
I'm
court's
sorry,
job.
I was just saying because I made a noise and you looked at me crazily, so I was just saying, my bad, I'm sorry, you can go ahead. I wasn't cutting him off or saying
Sir,
no.
stop right now. I didn't look at you crazy.
Okay,
I didn't look at you crazy. I looked up because of the noise you made when your attorney indicated he wanted to say something for the record, which is what his job is, to say
Okay.
something for the record.
yes, ma'am. He can go ahead, I'm not saying nothing, he can't. I don't know why.
You're correct, he sure can, because I'm telling him he can't.
Right, I don't know
Please
why
stop
it's
talking
in
right
the
now.
situation right now.
Please stop talking. Yes, Mr.
For
Gopal?
the record, Your Honor, back on February 12th, I was not originally scheduled to represent him. There was another attorney, I don't recall the name now, and at that point in time, Mr. Hope and Mr., I think it was Dubois,
Du Bois.
had a blow up, and he said, I'm not gonna hire you, and so forth and so on. I then came out, spoke to him for the very first time, and started to track all this stuff down.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
Can I put something on the record, please? On the record, please.
What is that, sir?
My attorney admitted to you, ma'am, that he was supposed to put in a subpoena last time we talked. He did admit
Sir,
to you,
we're
but he
past
told
that.
not to.
Sir, we're past that.
He's stating stuff that I did, I need to state on the record stuff
No,
that he did not.
we're
do.
past that.
You're right.
We're past that.
I just gotta get it on the record.
No, you
It's
don't need to get
ineffective
it.
counsel.
Sir, you don't need to get it on the record. He's not ineffective. He indicated, sir, he stated that he communicated with Mr. Cayley, the prosecutor. They located the video that was sent from McDonald's. They located the video from the discovery. So they didn't need to subpoena for the video at that point. They found the video. Now, you're stating that there's more video that exists. So now, Mr. Goldpaw is going to send the subpoena to see if there's more video, if it even exists.
Yes, ma'am.
Because quite frankly, if it doesn't exist, it probably didn't exist last month when he was looking for the video. In fact, I think we had a discussion about that, whether or not it would even exist because it's been such a time.
Yes, ma'am.
There isn't anything that prevented you from getting a copy of that video.
It's not my job, nigga.
Sir, before you even had your court date, there's nothing that prevented you from asking or requesting the video. You could have requested it, whether they accepted it or declined it, I don't know.
Contact on the people that work there. Me going there would be a violation of my contact, no contact. Me calling there would be a violation of my no contact.
Sir, when were you given the no contact?
From my PO. I'm on parole. I got the no contact paper on Kenneth Hamilton and on the lady that was there.
Okay,
So that would
You're
be a
correct, huh?
violation.
you're correct. I was unaware regarding that being a no contact provision as far as that goes. But also, Mr. Goldpaw was not even part of this case until last month. So to say it's ineffective assistance of counsel, sir, is erroneous. He's been doing work on your file. He's been communicating regarding your case.
Yes, ma'am. That's your opinion, ma'am.
He's ready in the courtroom, she's ready in the jail.
And I'm just going to state as well for the record that the discovery order on December 11th, that was prior to Mr. Goldpaw's involvement, indicated video from McDonald's and as well as the officers. And then on March 5th, when Mr. Goldpaw was on this matter, indicated to adjourn to obtain McDonald's videos. So Mr. Goldpaw did what it was he was expecting you to do. If you were to test today, sir, what would be in your system?
Marijuana, ma'am.
Do you have a valid prescription? Do you have a valid prescription for that?
I do, but it just expired on the 19th of this month.
Okay, So did you request a
I'm in the
renewal?
process of a renewal, yes, ma'am.
What is in the process of a renewal
I
mean?
mean, I have to go through the steps. I gotta go through finding the people who I had last time, because I gotta search through my emails for who it was done to.
Okay, so if it's for medical purposes, sir, don't you have a treating physician that follows up on the use of the medicine?
No, ma'am, it's not like a medical like that. I got a card. They don't reach back out to you like that to renew it in.
No, sir. Sir, you're saying that you need marijuana for medical purposes.
Right,
So this court treats it as though it's any other type of medicine,
right.
which means that you're following up with your doctor on a regular basis to make sure that the medicine is
I have.
working as intended.
Yes, ma'am, I have a prescriber for regular medication. I have a therapist that also is involved with knowing what my needs are. And I have a different prescriber who I have to go to for the card. So those are three separate things. I don't stay in contact with him. Once I got the card, that was that with him. My due process, what I do is with my therapist and my other people. Yes, ma'am.
Right,
So
so
no
if there's-
following up, I have not done.
If there's something from one of your treating physicians that indicates that that's the best course of medicine for you, then this court will accept that. Until then, you can't use it because you don't have a valid prescription, and I don't have anything from a treating physician that says that that's the course of treatment for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Once I have that, then sir, then you'll be able to use that,
Yes, ma'am.
once it's been submitted to the court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, body and conditions are continued. And then we will see you back on June 18th for jury selection. You may attend the final conference on May 21st if you would like, if there's a resolution, but you're not required to be here on that day, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Just one more question for clarity.
What's
As
that?
far as the marijuana, is it even worth me renewing now that you just told me unless I got like a prescriber telling me I need it? Is it
Sir.
worth it? Just for me to go renew it so I still have it for my parole? And my parole turned on is the reason I went this route, because they told me to go this route for it.
Okay, so let me just clarify this, okay? You're telling this court that you need marijuana for medical purposes.
I've been deemed that, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you've been deemed that from somebody that you've seen one time
Yes,
for a
ma'am.
very short time,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you've never followed back up with that person.
Yes, ma'am.
So, if the purpose is for medicine,
Yes, ma'am.
then there should be some follow-up to make sure that the medicine is working properly,
Yes, ma'am.
such as high blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, any medication, right?
So just to clarify.
No, I'm clarifying. There is a follow-up with doctors on a regular basis to make sure that the medicine is in fact working for its intended purpose. So, you have doctors that you treat with on a regular basis, correct?
If you say so, yes,
No,
ma'am.
I'm asking you. You just said you have a therapist and another doctor that you treat with on a regular basis.
Yes, ma'am, who have nothing to do
Okay,
with the
hold on.
medical part.
If either one of them wants to send in a letter, wants to write up a letter indicating that
Yes, ma'am.
marijuana is the more appropriate medicine for you to use, then you can just send in that letter. You don't even need to get your card for this court's purposes.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever your parole officer's requirements are, that's something different.
So having a card, is that still okay or no? I'm just saying, so in me having a card from a certified person who's approved to give those out, is that okay if I bring in that and show that I'm certified, like I've been approved for medical marijuana?
Is it from somebody that you have a treating relationship with, somebody that you see on a regular basis?
I don't know, ma'am, there's somebody whose job it is to approve.
No,
or not.
that's not my question. Somebody that you see on a regular basis for medical appointments and treatment. Is it from somebody that does
I
that?
can get one. Yes, ma'am, I can get one. Yes, ma'am.
We'll see you back, maybe in 20
Bring
years.
it to, dates, please.
Okay, I'll send one to you.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, come back.